Hi, everyone. Listen, I want to talk to you today about there's a lot of feelings going on right now with regards to the tariffs and questions and answers that people may not have answered, or they have questions and they're not sure how to go about it. So what I want to do is I want to talk briefly about how you should consider looking at tariffs, or at least I'm going to share with you how I look at it. I look at it as a blessing. And the reason I do is because I've learned over the years that even though you have very difficult times in your business, the economy is out of your control, but there are things that are in your control. So what you want to do is look at it as a positive. How can I build my business despite what's happening? Years back, this isn't going to help many of you, but years back, I made a core decision with the team, and that was buy as much American made as possible. Always be on the search for American made. Make Nifty an American made company to the best of our ability. There are some things I can't get from the US that I have purchased on Amazon or something like that, where it's made in China or whatever. But I knew over the course of the many years that this was an issue. I knew that American people were suffering as a result of buying outside of the country. I had a great experience with one of our suppliers who they shared with me that prior to COVID and then during COVID, they lost a lot of their clients because they bought overseas. So their incredibly beautiful warehouse was very low staffed. And that was a result of the prices coming down with NAFTA, and it impacted them greatly. So I made a decision to buy as much as I could from them because I wanted to support them and I wanted to truly be an American made company. So if these things are happening to you and you're highly impacted by them, the first thing I would do is take a look at your business and your brand and who are you representing and what are you representing? Also, who is your client? So I like being able to say my client is, the type of client that wants to buy American made. I also want my vendors to know that I appreciate and value them, American made vendors. And that even goes to some of my baskets. So most of my bases are all American made. So I would recommend look at your business, decide to pivot and iterate and become more American made. I mean, look at this as a positive because it's in a situation that you cannot really control, but what you can control is where you buy from. Again, going back to the avatar situation where I shared with you guys earlier, know who your client is. I know my clients. So because of that, I know what they like and what they want, and they're supporting that. They don't have to be liberal, Democrat, or American to want to support an American made company. People like local source, people like fair trade. And that also goes for us right here. There's a lot of fair trade right here in America and your local area. So I would see it as a positive. It will affect us in the short term. I've shared my story where in 2022, it was a very rough year. I lost about $30,000 in revenue. Actually, it wasn't in revenue. I didn't know how I lost it. And so I had to go back and really look at everything I purchased, where I purchased it from, how was I shipping, what size of box, how long did it take to create a gift, every piece of information to help me figure out why I made money, and number two, why I lost money. And because of that, even though I found out that even though there were a lot of small decisions that I made along the way, not realizing it impacted my profit, but the cost of shipping went up 35% and the cost of goods went up 35%. I did not increase my prices. So that's pretty much where I lost everything. But it was good for me to go back and figure out what was wrong. So I want to encourage you to look at, if you are a gift basket business or a gift wrapping business, go back and look at all your costs. Look at your time. Look at your pricing. Who is your client? Those are important things to figure out. You can't just put a gift out there where you like the gift, but nobody's buying it. So look at all those things that impact your bottom line. But I just want to encourage you, work, market, learn how to market in your industry, in your area, learn who your clients are, just get to work. And if you need help, give me a call. I'm more than happy to help you. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we'd love to see you. But feel free to give me an email or a call. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. And I know you got this.